Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Crystal and I'm the TRIBOS representative for the class of 2019-2021.
Hello, I'm Aryan, one of the students in the current batch of TRIBOS Plus program.
So, Uday, what do you think that the money you are getting is sufficient for you?
For me, yeah, it's more than sufficient, but it highly depends on your lifestyle. So if you're getting used to dining out every day, there is no way it's gonna be enough. But for like a normal, like average lifestyle, like yeah, it's way more than enough.
For me, the allowances provided by the TRIBOS Plus program is pretty much enough for a student to survive a semester here in UK. It can cover the basic living expenses here in Leeds, such as the monthly housing rent, foods, transportation, other necessities like toiletries or additional clothing, and even some recreational activities like traveling.
What do you suggest for them, for the upcoming students, about the housing and in the Leeds?
So to get housing in the UK, I would advise you to use Spare Room, which is a website, also available as an app to look for houses within areas close to the university. So I would suggest that you live in areas like Bali, Woodhouse, Headingley, Hyde Park, and yeah, those are the main areas that are close to the uni. And rent around these areas should vary between £300 to maybe £450 at most, but that's very high. So I'd say £300 to £400 for a room in a shared house, probably. These areas are close to the School of Mechanical Engineering, so I think they're the best areas to be able to walk within walking distance of the school.
In terms of the housing, all of us got private rooms, either in university accommodations or in private housing. And that covers the majority of the allowance.
So most of the portion of the living expenses will go to the accommodation. It's like the most expensive part. So if you manage to find a good house, you will be saving a lot of money in the long run.
Next is the food. I think all of us can manage to eat 2 to 3 times a day. And of course, you can save more if you cook your own food.
So if you can't cook and you know where to shop, especially if you have an Aldi close to you, because it's way cheaper than Sainsbury, for example, you might be saving 50% on groceries.
As for the transportation, like me, I don't live near in the university, so I take a bus daily to go to school. But bus services here offer pretty big discounts, especially for students and if you buy on a monthly basis.
If you choose a good accommodation which is close to the university, maybe walking distance, you can save a lot of money on transportation, buses.
Where do you think that the students can find the really cheap grocery and shop if they want to do shopping?
Oh yeah, so when you arrive in Leeds, you will have to buy some bedding and utensils which you may need for your new house, and sheets and such things. So I would suggest for you to buy duvet or pillows from Primark. Cheap places like Primark, you find a duvet for like £8 or £6. Or you can go to Wilko, which is a very cheap shop for students in Leeds. There's a number of them. That's spelled WILKO. And there you can buy utensils, lamps, any extension cables and anything that you may need. And for shopping, groceries, I would suggest that you do your weekly shopping in shops like Aldi, supermarkets like Aldi or Tesco, Morrison's.
Okay.
Those are among the most affordable ones, or Lidl, such shops. Yeah.
Leeds is student friendly. They offer a lot of discounts, not just for food or transportation, but even for shopping. You can buy a lot of things, getting a lot of student discounts.
I can see that you love traveling very much. So, what do you want to suggest to them?
Oh yeah, so in our time in Leeds, we were able to travel around the UK using an organization called City Life, and they do a number of trips for students which are very affordable. So it's organized trips where you take coaches to different cities with other students, and you pay like £20, £25, and I would tell you that's very worth it because the trips are already organized for you and you have someone to take you around. And for for moving from one city to another, I would tell you, if you want to go by coach, you can use National Express or Megabus, or you can also check for trains using apps like Trainline. And yeah, this should be able to take you from one place to another if you want to travel.
From time to time, me and my batchmates can also travel around UK and outside Leeds using our allowances. But of course, it would be better if you have your own savings.
And about the banking?
Banking. There are two close banks in the university. One inside the campus, Sainsbury, and one just like 5 minutes walk, less than 5 minutes walk, Barclays. But since you'll be receiving your scholarship in Euro, it would be better if you choose Barclays, since you can open a sub account, Euro currency, then you don't have to transfer all the scholarship amount to pounds, because then you might lose in transaction, because you will be transferring to pounds and then you will be transferring back to euros when you go back to Europe. So Barclays is a very good option, and also if you can have like a secondary online bank account like TransferWise, because they have quite good rates if you need to transfer to pounds. So you can just use TransferWise. So you can just have two accounts, one primary and one secondary.
So yeah, nothing to worry about, you'll survive here.